Oh, it's okay, Kwan, no worries. We have many days to go. Just go with the flow. Okay, so right now we need to continue with the lecture. And guys, please remember, we have waited for you guys to uh, to double check on the knowledge that we have already presented, which are key 1 to key 4. So if you have any ideas, please share before I present, before I give the lecture for the second sentence of Hatai. So, right now I can see Thảo Minh raising her hand. So Thảo Minh, please speak up.
Can you hear me clearly?
Clearly and confirmed. Very good, Min.
Okay, so living this life, if you know how to control your behavior and also your attitude, you will you can get your life out of many traumas in this life because speech is something that can also help you and also kill you. So yeah, like control your behavior and attitude is something that demands extreme concentration and kindness. So there are many ways for you um, to improve it. Teacher that is equal. So
Oh, I understand.
yeah.
Okay, so anything else you want to share with us, Thảo? Anything else you want to share?
Yeah, and more, there's more. And if you know how to control it, you can be a little. You can be you can get some achievement in your life because if you get on if control your feelings is a kind of talent because if you know it, you can control your life as the way that you want it to be. Yeah, that's all.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Thank you so much for speaking up. Okay. Although you haven't thoroughly or completely carry out your speaking based on the 4 keywords. First of all, I love the word that you are using in your speaking, that is equal. What you are trying to say here is teacher and students are equal. So it's like women and men are equal in this society. Okay, it's like we have equal in the difference of genders. Very good point of view right here. So once the students are afraid of the teachers politely, it means that the teachers doesn't do anything. The teachers even doesn't have a chance to scare the students, but somehow the students feel politely scared for no reasons. And if she or he is scared of his or her on a court, that kind of thing is very ridiculous and silly. The more you're scared, the more chances you are going to lose. The more you feel frightened, the more the the more serious the atmosphere is going to be. So don't feel scared for no reasons. Don't feel scared like this. The more you feel scared, it's going to kill the time of yours. So this is the reason why Vietnamese teachers make lots of mistakes once they teach at Vietnamese schools. So most of the students in Vietnamese schools are very scared and afraid of the teachers. Somehow scared is a good feeling, but it turns out very bad once the students are politely scared or unconsciously scared. So we need to get over those kind of unconscious scares. Okay, no need to be feel scared, no need to be scared of anybody in this life. Very good, man. So everybody is equal. Okay, fair play, fair game. No need to feel scared. Just act naturally, be ourselves. Very good point of view here. Although Min hasn't used any kinds of keys or the idioms that we require, but still good. Also, anybody can speak up. I am here to listen.
It's me.
So right here we have the second person, that is Win. Okay, Win, please speak
Yeah.
up.
So I want to talk about the attitude of some young people who have like been through a hard time in their life. It could be about a bad consequence that they have to like tolerate. Uh, well, instead of face directly to the problem, they tend to run away instead, and it's not a good behavior to to be mature and and can solve the problem. So if it will be much better if we can go with the flow and just relax and face the issue.
Oh, yeah, very good. So anything else you want to share with me?
Maybe that's all.
Very good. Okay, finally we've got one student to use go with the flow in her situation. So okay, so right now we need to come to the next sentence. And guys, please remember the next sentence is also the second idea to support the very first idea. Don't say that all the ideas we study are irrelevant to each to one another. Every idea, every piece of information is relevant to each other, thoroughly relevant, not irrelevant. So right here, let's come to the second sentence of our as I say, basically, he says, he writes, basically self-learning can be simply understood is research by yourself, finding out necessary knowledges to respond for a content of academic problems. First of all, please double check on the very first small sentence here. Self-learning can be simply understood is research by yourself. You cannot use can and is all together in one sentence. So here we need to fix in the very first piece of information here. Self-learning can be simply understood, research by yourself. Basically, self-learning can be easily understood, which is a research, okay, is done by yourself, or which is a research is carried out by yourself. Yeah, that is the very first sentence, and it is a complete sentence already. You cannot use a comma to combine, okay, so many pieces of information all together. So right here, second of all, right here we have finding out necessary knowledges to respond for a content of academic knowledges. So this is the second point here. That is the word knowledge. Knowledge is uncountable now. Uncountable now. We cannot count knowledge. One knowledge, two knowledges. No, impossible. We only use the word knowledge. Okay, like I have a little knowledge about something. I have no knowledge about something. I have a lot of knowledge about something. Knowledge cannot go with S in English. So don't ever use S at the end of the word knowledge. It is an uncountable noun. Please notice this one. So here, I know that you say that finding out necessary knowledge to respond to, not respond for. I am responding to your essay right now. When Tung Duc speaks up, I will respond to Tung Duc's okay presentation. Once Tao Wing speaks up, I will respond to her idea. So we have the action verb respond to, not respond for. And third of all, content of academic programs. Content of academic programs. You are not specifically talk. You are not specifically talking about a content of something. You are just generally giving me a piece of information that okay, you are a piece of information that okay, everything is about the academic programs. We don't know in detail what is the content of the academic program. We just get general information that you are talking about academic programs. So don't ever use the word content when you are generally talk about something. If you generally talk about something, just mention its name. If you specifically mention something, you can use the phrase a content of something. So please try not to use a content once you are talking about something in general, not in detail. So here, looking back at Hatai's second sentence, we can find out the mistakes like this. First mistake, the very first sentence, that is the very first mistake. Self-learning can be simply understood is research by yourself. Can and is like verb, and to be is are never go together. So here is the correct sentence for Hadai. Self-learning can be simply understood as something, understood as a research carried out by yourself. Or the second way to fix this sentence, self-learning can be understood, which is a research is done by yourself, or a research is carried out by yourself. That is the first mistake. And the second mistake, knowledge is no as. The third mistake, respond for, no, respond to. The fourth mistake, content of, no, delete the phrase content of. Only use academic programs. So right here, this is the full sentence of Hadai, the most correct one. Basically, self-learning can be simply understood as a kind of research carried out by yourself, finding out necessary knowledge to respond to academic programs. That is it. So this is the way that we fix Hadai's sentence. And here, okay, picking up, okay, the mistakes from Hadai. We can have the a few keys to go. Key number five. So okay, to be understood as something. It's like okay, it's like this information can be understood as a kind of information that can help you to get over okay, something. For example, yeah, or this method is understood as a kind of method which can help you to get better in English. So something is understood as something else. Key six, instead of using key five, you can use key six like this to be considered as okay something else. English is considered as one of the most important languages in the world. English is considered as okay a compulsory second language okay of every country in the world. So that we have key six like this. Key seven okay, knowledge is uncountable now. So please try to give me a situation based on the word knowledge as uncountable noun. Key eight, respond to something. It means that the way that you react, okay, to something, or the way that you interact with something or somebody. So here, I respond to you by speaking, but you will respond to me by your assignments, for example. So here, key nine, we can get from Hatas. That is the okay. That is a research. Okay, a research. If you want to talk about a research, please try to remember the action verb like carry out a research, establish a research, okay, undergo a research, okay, or execute a research. So these are the verbs for you to go with the word a research in English. Yeah. So we find out. So we have like from key five to key nine, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've collected five pieces of knowledge okay from Hatai's mistake. And right now, guys, please try to use these five keys okay with the idiom go with the flow again. Go with the flow again. So I'm going to stop the recording function right now in order for you guys to have a short rest, like 1 minute, 1 second or 2 seconds, and give me your presentation.